Alrighty, there we go. All right. For a second, I was like, what? Why am I not showing up online? Oh my gosh. Internet, it's dead. All right, there we go. Okay. We're good to go. On. Let's see how this plays on a Switch 2. A crap of piece technology. At least according to the internet. The internet says, don't shoot the messenger. That's just what the internet says. But if you actually know anything about technology, it's a very good piece of technology. Anyway, let's go. I will say though, the one thing this thing still needs is the 60 FPS mode. It just does. Just does. I get it, handheld, the whole 9 yards, yada yada, but it needs a 60 FPS mode. So, be nice if we could get that. And hey, if this, and if you need that 60 FPS mode, then don't buy it for the Switch 2. Buy it for, yeah, what do you want, Biggs?
いい加減にしてほしいな。あんた、ああいう状況には慣れてるのか？さっきの駅前とか8番街とか。ソルジャーだからな。俺は足が震えてる。やばい。そのうち慣れる。だといいけどな。いや、いいのかな。娘が8番街に住んでいてね。
All right, I'm gonna guess Jesse is going to want to flirt with us a little bit more.
クラウド、SOS。ドキドキが止まらないの。やっぱり8番街の被害が大きすぎる。わけがわからない。
気化した魔法が誘爆を起こした。そう言ってなかったか？
最初はそう思ったけど、マコーロはそんなこと想定内じゃない？見えない敵がいるって言ってたよね。
ああ。
ダメ。他を疑うより先に自分のミスを検証しなくちゃ。そうしないと進歩しないもの。クラウド、聞いてくれてありがとう。
マコーロを爆破するなんて迷惑な連中ですね。
And Barrett's gonna go into his usual, all right, time for speech.
昔からうちのプレジデントを付け狙ってた連中ですね。
神羅にたかるつもりか。
おい、適当なことを言うな。アバロンチの目的は星を救うだろ。
Barrett, maybe don't blow your cover.
なんなんだ君は。
星を思う善良な市民。
はあ？どこが善良
？That ain't judging from outward appearances.
あの爆発は悪党への警告に決まってるじゃねえか。星の命を搾取する悪党へのよ。
And dude, I've played Remake on PS4, PS5. I've played Rebirth. I'm not playing it on Switch 2. What the F you talking about? About time you play the great. I've been playing it. Hey, at least I didn't get Ben Starr's actual Final Fantasy game mixed up. Yeah, you remember that, buddy? How's it going, by the way? Alright, walk it off, buddy. Walk it off. Come on. They're just brainwashed civilians that, only see what's right in front of them. So. The umbrella being left on the train is so Japan. Yeah, this is it. Coming back here to get ready for bed in a bit. An ice storm is coming our way on Friday, so I gotta get stuff ready. Oh, an ice storm. Damn. What What are they talking? Like, is that including snow, assuming, or just literally like hail and ice? That what they're expecting.
これを使って説明するんだ。知ってることばかりだろうけど、儀式だと思って聞いて。
何度も言ったはずだ。俺は
否定ばかりじゃいい男が台無し。
Okay, Jimmy.
ほら見て、魔法都市ミッドガルのフレームモデル。地上300メートルに持ち上げられたプレートと呼ばれる鋼鉄の大地。その上に
Yeah, there was a really bad ice storm back in '94. This is gonna be bad or worse. Oh crap. Okay. Is that East Coast? I'm assuming. I don't really know actually. You have to let me know.
これは列車の運行ルート。メインピラーの周囲を螺旋状に線路が走っていて、ほら、今はちょうど
Because this year's been pretty warm, all things considered.
ここにあって乗客をチェックするわけ。生年月日、居住許可区分、賞罰。私たちのことを何でも知ってるデータベースで紹介して、主に治安維持に役立てる。ほら来た。ID は偽造だから安心して。
Yeah, they're not gonna be impeccable here in a couple of chapters, but you know, hey, it is what it is, right?
地上まであと少し。ほっとしない？
見ろよ。あの腐ったピザのせいで下の人間がどんなに苦しんでることが。神羅がどんどん幕を組み上げちまうから土地は枯れ、空気はよどみ、花も咲かね
え。嫌なら街を出ればいい。
ああ、
俺はそうやって生きてきた。
け自分は強いって自覚があるならもうちっと他人の弱さに寄り添ってみねえか。
Baird actually got through to him on that one. He actually did. Well, it's going to cover a small northeast part of Texas to the east coast, around 5 to 7 states. I think all of Tennessee's getting the worst of it. Okay. It's funny, my parents back on the west coast, they're just like, yeah, we're it's actually pretty warm, all things considered here. And I'm just like, is it really winter there? And then you guys are getting ice storms out on the east coast, so yikes. Home sweet slum. Well, as long as you've got enough food, hopefully the power doesn't go out, and get those blankets out, and you should be good to go.
よっしゃー！よし！全員無事帰還！作戦大成功っす！星を救うでっかい初めの一歩だ！
Hey guys, maybe don't shout this out right at the station. Maybe get into like an actual area where you know people aren't going to turn you in potentially, and yeah, you should be good.
次の作戦まで自由行動。最高にうまいもんでも食っとけ。アジトでな。忘れたか。店の名はセブンスヘブン。ティファに顔見せて安心させてやれ。
Yeah, of course Tifa's gonna worry about the guy that she loves. I mean, come on. And then Bear just runs off. He's gotta go see his daughter.
魔法は星を巡る地って言われてもな。剥がしても剥がしてもすぐ元通り。妄想じみた主張はともかく、しつこさには頭が下がるよ。見ろよ、あの美しい鉄骨。たまんねえな。おい、あんた、どうした？
Possibly 1 inch of ice. Jeez, that's a lot of ice. More Sephiroth manipulating.
すすまみれ粉塵まみれおまけに疲れてドロドロだ待ってろシャワー俺は
待ってるよ、シャワー。
ジェシーは
I don't know why that line just cracks me up.
嘘ばっかり
All right, Cloud. Now remember, play it cool. All right, you're in front of Tifa, the girl you've loved since a kid. So just keep it cool and don't do anything stupid. I know you're a dork on the inside, but you gotta keep it cool. Okay, just keep it cool.
なかなか様になってきた。
マリン父ちゃんおかえりなさい。
ただいま
おかえり。
あーいい子にしてたか
ティファと遊んでた。
When part 3 drops, I expect soon after to get news of 6's remake. I guess it depends. So, if you're talking about a remake in the style of like what Dragon Quest has been doing, those HD 2D remakes, I could see something like that. A project this big in terms of what 7 has done, they've already stated multiple times they are not doing this because it's been 10 plus years. The people who, the team that has stayed on is over 80%. They've been going at this for like a long time. They're just like, that's tiring. That is very tiring. So any other remakes that we see of other Final Fantasy games that are a lot older, be it 6, I know there's still that supposed 9 remake rumor that's been going around and everything like that. Those I would expect to see more of a 2D HD style remake in terms of like for 6, from that we've seen from Dragon Quest, or for something like Remake 9, it could be something more along the lines of what we're seeing with the Dragon Quest 7 little HD remake that they're doing, which I think actually has a demo right now you can go check out and everything. So that I'd expect to see it more along the lines of that, not an entire huge overhaul like we've seen here with 7. I don't see that happening. I just don't, especially with what's going on with Square right now and that new investor and everything like that. And yeah, like the only reason 7 most likely is still going just fine. I mean, it has been selling well, obviously. I don't believe what the people on the internet tell you because, actual data, disproves them instantly. But the, Sony backing that up, definitely helps and everything. So, because I expect part 3 will most likely have, what was it? It will release on PS5 first, because again, Sony's really been helping them with the finances and everything like that. And then, but then for Switch 2, PC, and Xbox, it'll definitely come out a lot sooner because with Remake and PC, it was like a month and a half, and then Rebirth and PC was 11 months, and then now that they've gone full in on the whole multi-platform push and everything, which they've been doing with all their games, then Switch 2, Xbox will get Rebirth probably in November, December time if I had to take a wild guess this year, and then I could see Part 3 releasing on those other platforms. So again, PC, Switch 2, and Xbox. Mayish or so, depending if they can actually hit that February 2027, because it'll be the 30th anniversary essentially. So, that's what I'm going with essentially. So, I know people want a giant ass remake and everything like that, but I just don't see it happening. And again, unless they actually get good investors that care about games, which shocker, most investors don't care about games. They only care about money. They're not going to do it. They're just not going to. If they can give you an actual remake at the level of 7, but it's going to take like 10 years or so, or they can give you a Dragon Quest 7 style remake or an HD2D remake, whichever one they decide to go with. Because I will say the Dragon Quest 7 remake that there is a demo out for right now, that's not a top down. They put a lot of work into that clearly. So if they do one of those, but one of them costs, let's just say $300 million to make, and the other one costs, 80, 70. Guess which one they're going to go with, especially depending on the title and how popular it is and everything like that. So again, just looking at it factually and everything and looking at it from a reasonable perspective. Would I love for every single old Final Fantasy game, whether it's like maybe 1 to 3 could get the HD2G remake style, then 4 and up get the 7 treatment? Sure, absolutely. That'd be really cool. Everyone's got their own personal favorite Final Fantasy game and everything like that. But logically, I just don't see that happening. Could I be proven wrong? Absolutely. But as of right now, I just don't see that personally happening. So. A button randomly went off. I was just like, why isn't that working? But yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, Cloud. He's learning, guys.
5年ぶりだ。少しは変わるさ。
え？
バレットに話がある。
うん。入って入って。
マコールが爆発したんだよ。ずっとニュースばっかりなの。
マリ、父ちゃん、今夜はもうどこへも行かないから、テレビ消して、ねんねんしような。
ああ。
And Barrett's gonna get mad now. Don't worry, Cloud. She's gonna warm up to you eventually. I mean, you literally are living with her after, you know, the OG ends. Oh, spoilers, I guess, if you haven't played a 30-year-old game. Is it available already? Already available, or did you get a copy before release? No. The game just came out today. So you should be able to go on to either the Xbox or the Switch 2 stores right now and buy it or play it. So, yeah, no, max 99. Yeah, the game's available already. So I've not played the remake with the JP voices. I like both the English and the Japanese voices. I'm more partial to the Japanese voices. Just because of the chemistry that some of the characters have. I mean, for example, the voice actor for Cloud and Sephiroth and Tifa and everything like that, they've been the voice actors since, 2005, when Advent Children originally came out and everything, and they've also been the voice actor, I can't say for a fact about Kingdom Hearts, but I know Kingdom Hearts 2, I believe they were, but like, so they have that chemistry. They know how to, really work together and everything like that. And then not to mention the fact that if you've seen our giant hour-long video on our main channel and everything, yeah, the English kind of F some stuff up. So, and by some, I mean a decent amount. I'm not the biggest fan of it. So, yeah. But, so that's personally why I play in Japanese. So. Okay. Let's follow Tifa.
お金の話の前に聞く？この近所にね、アパートがあって部屋が空いてるんだ。しばらくそこに寝泊まりしない？大家さんが私たちの活動に好意的なの。家賃。
I pre-ordered it, but it's not available yet on my console. I don't know why. Where did you pre-order it from? Like what?
上どんな感じだった？
まあ混乱していたな。
だよね。ごめんね、巻き込んで。
Because it is technically dependent upon where you are, but like so here in Japan it wasn't available until the 22nd, which was this morning at midnight. But I believe in like the US it was the 21st if I remember correctly. So chilly. Should be there. I don't know. I guess you'd have to look. Regardless, if it's not available by, I'm assuming it's nighttime over there. I'm not really sure on times and everything. Probably by tomorrow at the very latest it should be available. So I guess also check, because when you click on it on Switch 2 and it's before the release date, it will ask to use the clock/internet to check, where you are, essentially, like that. And then if it's available, then it will do the whole like virtual card thing where it slots it in and says now you can finally play it. So I guess check that. I'm not really sure though 100%. So
ここなの。名前は展望層。部屋は2階ね。この201号室が私の部屋。でも大抵店にいるからここは眠るだけ。 何もなくて恥ずかしいくらい。この202号室が空いてるの。もちろん大家さんにはクラウドのこと話してあるからね。
なんて？
Yeah, what'd you
なん
say?
で？ああ、同郷の友達が部屋を探してるってそれだけ。まずかった？
いや、いいんだ。そっちは？
そこは。
Going back to what you said though about Ken not playing in Japanese or anything, it's also this kind of characterization, I think, unfortunately, that's hurt with some of the English stuff, where there are some lines that Cloud will say in Japanese that's, you know, very soft, or, you know, very, you know, he has a lot of emotion. And I'm not saying by any means that Cody, the English voice actor, hasn't put that behind, or hasn't been able to, you know, do that as well. But there are some scenes, unfortunately, that the English has given him, and then he just comes off completely different, unfortunately. And again, it's not Cody's fault. It's not any of the actors. In fact, I think the voice actor for Aerith, I believe, for Remake, said that she had to ask them one time, like, why are we, quote unquote, like, butting heads, or like, why is it framed this way? Shouldn't we, you know, already be friends and everything like that? And they said, just do it or something. So, but yeah, it's that's why English has always been kind of hit or miss for me. If the actual script translated from Japanese into English was more faithful and everything, then I think the voice actors could have nailed it even better in English. So.
約束は2000だよな。
なんでもやクラウドの初仕事だから気持ちよくポーンと払いたいんだけど。
500？
作戦の準備で物入りだったから今アバランチにはお金がないの。
Again, we have a giant video on the channel. Go check it out. It's like over an hour long. So.
当てにしていいんだな。
集金を手伝ってくれたらね。あれ？あ、これはまた別の依頼になるのか。
いや、いい。最初の約束の2000で手を打とう。つまり、あと1500だ。
助かる。じゃあ、明日お店でね。今日はいろいろありがとう。おやすみなさい。
You finished my playthrough with the Rebirth on PC. I got it for the mods. I was only using like costume mods. They actually have a more accurate / faithful translations mod that you will play in Japanese, and then the English subtitles will be changed and everything to be more accurate. I highly recommend using that, especially if you've never, again, experienced the Japanese voice actors. They have it for both Remake and Rebirth on PC. So. And then I also recommend, and I'm assuming you probably have this on there, but if not, definitely check a couple of the mods that have to deal with performance on PC, unless, again, you have a PC right now, because there is some stuttering, unfortunately. So definitely look into that. Again, it's all on Nexus. You literally just go into Nexus, look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, type in a translation or, you know, Japanese mod or whatever, and then everything else, look at the most popular ones and look for some performance stuff, and yeah. Sword getting stuck on the door.
Cloud, やめて。
部屋に戻ってろ。離せ。
People love to bring up this scene right here saying, oh my god, Sephiroth's so goofy now and everything like that. I'm like, you clearly never played OG and you don't actually know what's going on here, because that right there is showing you, it's already showing you what's going to happen. It literally is. It's the robes going off to Sephiroth. Anytime you see Sephiroth like that, where you can physically interact with him and everything, he is controlling the people that are what we call the robes. He's not actually there. Actual Sephiroth is up in the crater. Like, it baffles me sometimes where people claim that they've played OG and they're experts at it and everything like that, and yet this scene, they'll be like, oh, see, they made Sephiroth goofy and everything. They brought him here. He's actually here and everything. I'm like, oh, Get a headache. I'm gonna get a headache. Actually watch and listen. If you can't tell, I've run into some just The only goofy thing they did was take out the CPR scene. The one in Rebirth? The one with Yuffie? That's in there.
Oh.
If that's I'm trying to think of was that is it the Rebirth one you're talking about? I don't remember the exact one you're talking about. Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised they took it out. I'm really not surprised that they took it out. So you could do that back in in the original, because again it was a super small top-down style game and everything like that. But something like this, do you know how many memes and everything like that would have been made from it and all that stuff? And they're probably just like, no, we're just not going to deal with it. So I'm not surprised at all. So, again, the whole point of the remake also is to take things that people had to interpret it for themselves. Back in the OG, where you literally only had text boxes and from a very far camera angle on a lot of moments, and they're showing you what is actually supposed to be there. They're, they are moving some things around. The story points are still the same. The messages are still the same and all that stuff, but there's a reason they do that. So if they take a few weird things out, okay, sure. If you miss it, it is what it is. Still in the OG. You can go try it out right there. So, but anytime someone's just like, oh my God, everything's changed, then they're shitting on the OG and everything. I'm just like, God, you guys really did not play the OG. Can I pet the cat? I pet the cat.
Oh.
マリンが眠ってるの。静かにね。じゃあ早速働く？ JS フィルターの交換に行きたいんだ。ジェシーが作った汎用。
Kyle's like, yeah, I forgot about that.
水の嫌な匂いが取れるって評判で、この店よりずっとお金になるんだよね。この辺りのほとんどのうちが使ってるから、新しいのを持って行って、代金と古いフィルターを回収してくる簡単なお仕事。聞いてる？
ああ。勘弁してくれ。揉め事がないなら俺の出番はない。
踏み倒す気満々の人もいるんだ。ね？お守り代わり。
Like, fine, I'll be your bodyguard essentially to make sure they pay up.
ありがとう。ついでにスラムを案内するね。
Again, I hope 6 can get a remake, I just don't see it getting the 7 treatment remake. So. Did they admit it from the Pixel or the Pixel collection? I doubt they did. The Pixel collection is literally just the collection of the first 5-6 games.
JS フィルターの交換です。
ティファちゃんいらっしゃい。待ってたよ。あれ、そいつは？
そいつは? He does not like Cloud being there.
うまいことやったな。その役目変わってくれよ。
あんたには無理だ。
Cloud is not gonna do that. He's like, yeah, get the F out of here, bro. They did admit it from mostly everything except the original. Even though 6 was, again, more top down than anything. Did they ever give a reason for why? Oh, is there any materia I could buy? We got 1 healing. I would like to get an ice. Tifa does have ice though, so I could leave it on her for now. Lightning's on Barrett. we'll get one originally by then. We'll leave it there for now. All right, Ken, take it easy, man. Take it easy. I think he likes Tifa. I mean, too bad. He already has a guy, but you know, literally describing most of like Sector 7 and everyone else they meet. So. Yeah, exactly.
少し愛想よくする？
おまけ目当てで？ありえない。
じゃあ次の集金は展望層の大家さん。
もうあった。
じゃあ人柄は知ってるよね。アバランチの大事な協力者だから愛想よくね。
Hi. You know that's what Cloud's doing. She's like, hi.
マーレさん、フィルター交換です。
ティファ、待ってたよ。おや、あんたもいたのか。
あんたも。
顔。
お。
集金係を頼んだの。
ちゃんとお守りよ。
私結構強いからそれは大丈夫。知
ってるよ。でもクラウドにやらせないと。こんな愛想なしだもの。
I love Marl's addition to the compilation because she was in, I believe, 2 or The Kids Are All Right, which is after between AC and after AC, and then obviously in Remake, and then in Traces of the Two Paths, I believe she was in as well. Yeah, I love her addition. She's not in it much, but I just love her character. I just love her character.
Maare さんのおかげですぐここに慣れたんだ。
ここは長いのか？
もう5年かな。そんな話より集金。次が最後の武器屋さん。
ティファちゃん。
フィルター交換かな。ご用件は？
えい！あのフィルター全然効果ないぞ。
申し訳ございません。ではこちらのフィルターを試してください。
もういらないから帰ってくれ。
残念です。ではここまでの生産お願いします。
なんだ？効果ゼロなのに払うかよ。
代金は彼
Ben
に。
Cloud, come on.
世の中舐めてるんじゃねえぞ。
払うよな。
There we go.
ありがとうございました。
So the pretty please translation in English is a little, but that's my personal opinion.
武器見てみる？
それよりバレットの集金はいつ終わるんだ？
今晩の開店前には。それまでまだ時間があるけどどうする？
そうだな。
あのね、アイデアがあるんだけど聞く？本格的に何でも屋を始めるならまず円を作るべきだと思う。ご縁はお金より大事だから。
スラムの心得か。
うん。円が仕事を呼んでいい仕事をすれば評判が立ってそれがまた円を呼ぶの。
どうすればいい？
自警団の仕事肩代わりとかほぼボランティアだけど縁はつながるよ。
やってみよう。
詰め所は誰もいなかったから上に行ってみよ
ウキヤ覗いていかないかい？スラムで暮らすなら一人に一つ武器は持とう。
Is it out right now? Oh yeah, it is. At least it is for me. I didn't get an early copy or anything, so it should be available because I believe like I live here in Japan and so it was available at midnight 22nd. So it should be available. I think it was available technically 21st for those like in the States, unless it is midnight at on the 22nd. So I'm not 100% sure on that. I mean, I'm sure you can probably just Google it and be like, when is Remake out on Switch 2, like exact time, or check on your Switch 2 or Xbox. It should tell you exactly then.
俺たちじゃお手上げのモンスターだ。
Although, if you want an actual cheaper way to get the game, what you can do is if you have a Japanese Switch 2 account, not a Japanese Switch 2, but a Japanese Switch 2 account, you know, to download games from Japan and everything, which 90% of everything is available worldwide. But if you do that and then go on to, say, Japan, Amazon or something like that and get a prepaid card or whatever, if you don't feel comfortable putting, you know, your credit card information on there and everything like that, then you can get the game for 47,000 yen, or sorry, 4,700 yen, which if you're paying with, like, say, for example, US dollars, is only like $33 or something like that. So you get it for, you can get it technically cheaper. So yeah, just something to keep an eye out for. I already know how to enhance my weapons. Boom. All right, let's see. Enhanced Punisher, max HP, attack power, and magic power. Why don't we go with the Punisher? And then power, attack power, or HP. I'll go with my HP. Why not?
Oh. それから俺らなりの例その2何でも屋の宣伝だ。
ウェッジがいればすぐにスラムに知れ渡るよ。
クラウドさんのためなら腹ペコでも街中を練り歩くっす。
Oh, Wedge. I don't cry at all when Wedge dies, okay?
クラウド、一緒に行くね。
一人で十分だ。
でも道知らないでしょ。
Glad 頼むよ。
任せて。
The reason Tifa's the only one who goes into the live stream to help him.
瓦礫通りはスラムの西の方。モンスターよけの防護壁の向こう側。念のため準備はしっかりね。ウェッジの言ってたやつ。でけえ剣だな。ティファちゃんに怪我させんなよ。ここが瓦礫通り。
モンスターが喜びそうなところだ。
うん。ゴミもモンスターも増える一方。早速お出まし。クラウドの出前見せて。
Oh, we're not going to actually get over to Tifa.
さあ行くよ。行くよ。邪魔だ。当てる。そこ。頼りにしてる。俺が出る。
Get off my girl. I forget when you get a cess. Need a cess. Like, easily one of the best materia in the entire game. And not even joking. Alright, this is where Tifa's gonna come handy because she has ice. Yes, I already know how to play as Tifa, thank you. Abilities. Oh, does she have... Oh, she doesn't have ice attached yet. That's what it is. I'll give you that, Tifa, and then Cloud, I'll give that. All right, Tifa, I think I'll give her an H at materia, but I'll give it there. I should go back and get ice then after this. Okay, I thought she had, for some reason I thought she had ice automatically. Been a while since I played Remake, so, but it is what it is. It's fine. These enemies aren't exactly hard or anything, so. There we go.
クラウドがいればモンスターなんてもう怖くないね。
ティファもな、正直驚いた。
スラムに5年だからね。自分の身は自分で守る。さて、これはスラムの心得何番？
覚えるのか？
覚えようか。
さあ、もう一息頑張ろう。
まだだ。そっちは任せる。
さあ行くよ。まだまだ。勝負あり。やっ。
There we go. For anyone who happens to be new, by the way, like when you're playing Remake and everything like that, the combat's really fun. It's not perfect, but it is extremely fun. And they improve on it in a lot of ways in Rebirth, which I was definitely shocked when I first played Rebirth, but I was like, yeah. Unfortunately, that's the one thing that I don't like about coming back and playing Remake, where it's just like, most of the combats, you know, obviously still really good and everything like that, but there's some parts like air combat. I'm just like, God, Rebirth, you did it so much better, which makes sense because I obviously improved upon it, but I was just like, oh, what do we got here? Is ice or assess? Ice materia, Tifa, you get ice. There we go. You can't play either. Okay, it must be then based on just simply midnight for the 22nd where you are then. So that would be my guess at least. So. Where am I supposed to go? Oh yeah, no, okay. I thought I was going the right way. That's what I thought.
ちゃんと倒したよ。見渡す限り根こそぎ。
さすがの早技っす。
助かったよ。俺らもしっかり宣伝しといたぞ。
そうらしいな。だが一体どう伝えたんだ？
まあまあ、仕事を真面目にこなしていれば評判はどんどん上がっていくよ。
剣の調子どうだ？
ああ。
いい剣だな。お前との絆を感じる。
ああ。ずっと一緒。
Have you been with it? Oh.
クラウド？
なんでもない。
It's only been what, a week or two since Zach died?
聞きたいな。
退屈な話だ。
それでも聞きたい。まだ時間あるし、仕事探しがてらどう？
俺も行くっす。
ウェッジはダメだ。二人とも行った。
また今度ね。
ひどいっす。
ちょっとは気を使えよ。幼馴染の久々の再会だろうが。
Read the room, Reg. Read the room.
必要ない。
武器屋さんもクラウドの評判を聞いてれば歓迎。
行くだけ行ってみよ
う。瓦礫通りのモンスター、根こそぎ倒されたってよ。武器屋、覗いていかないかい？スラムで暮らすなら一人に一つ。武器屋持とう。自分に合う武器は武器屋で相談。これ。
どんなモンスターも倒す。何でも嫌なんだって。
早速評判になってるみたい。
だとしたら。
さっきは悪かったよ。武器が売れなくて気が立っててな。仕事で武器が必要じゃないかと思ってよ。よかったらそいつを使ってくれよ。
I believe this gives us triple slash, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'll have to master it real quick, and then I can use it on any weapon, because visually I've always preferred the Buster Sword. I know, shocker, right? Buster Sword, one of the most iconic swords in the entire game. I know, right? Or the entire just gaming. I do not need these. Accessories. No, I'm fine for right now. All right, let's go master this ability real quick. If you don't know, you can master abilities and then use any weapon you prefer. So.
誰だ？
自警団に来る依頼をまとめてる人。
どこにいる？
そろそろ詰め所に戻ってきてると思う。今月のモンスター
Yeah, this guy.
協力者を選定中。
やあ、ティファ君。困りがとかい？
いえ、強力な助っ人を紹介したくて。何でも屋のクラウドです。
おお、頼もしいね。町の安全と幸せのため協力しよ
う。報酬次第で危険な仕事も引き受ける。
腕に自信ありだな。うってつけの依頼を紹介するよ。詳しい話は。
Voice sounds so familiar. Who is it?
新しい依頼も紹介するよ。
I think he did the voice for Raikage in Naruto. If I'm getting that correct, I think I am.
協力者候補を発見、体験を背負いながら。
Ah, yes. Chadley.
僕はチャドリー。シンラカンパニーの科学部門。まずは手付金がその見破るマテリアル。
Yes, there we go. Assess. Okay, good. Phew. I was wondering when we got it. I was like, I can't remember. It's been a while.
新たなマテリアル。シンラの仕事ならお断りだ。僕はささやかながらシンラにあなたなら理解できるはずです。どうしますか？僕を信じられないなら切って。俺は本当に切る。つまりそれまバトルレポートを達成。
He's gonna be a boss in part 3, I bet. I bet he's gonna be a boss in part 3. All right, so we need to attach Cess 1000%. And I will quickly attach the Iron Blade just to go learn. Oh, what do I need to do in order? Let's see. Strike 3 opponents or more. Okay, I can do that. Let's see. Okay, and then... Okay, I don't care about you, Chadley. Stop it. There we go. Let's see. Map. Okay, so there's one up there and one over there. Okay, let's go grab that one. Might as well grab all the missions right now and do as many as we possibly can. So, going the right way. Yeah, turn here. I think one of them's finding... Yeah, I gotta find the cats if I remember correctly. Hey, it's free XP, so...
友達探しを手伝って欲しかったのに。
この何でも屋のお兄さんが探してくれるって。
本当？
At least she said Nissan and not Oji. Like it gets called in Rebirth. He did not like that.
好きなのはご飯があるところとか、あとは隙間。友達はね。
猫探しか。
Come on, Cloud, you're good at finding cats. I mean, you found Tifa's cat up in the mountains when you were a kid. And then awkwardly tried to talk to her. That didn't go very well for you. All right, and then the last one over there. Okay, yeah. Might as well get this on the map real quick. Oh. I honestly don't remember where the cats are because oh, there you are. Look for the giant quest marker above its head. Ah, it ran off. I just placed it around here. Oops, wrong button. I want to go that way. Let's just get this done and over with real quick, and then we'll go to the other quests. I think down here there's one. Yeah, there's a bunch of cats down here. One of them. So. There's 3 cats, so. Unless I ran back already. Fine. All right, where is over there? Okay. I don't think you're one. Oh, you are. Tifa's probably just laughing at us. All right, there we go. There we are. Oh, the guy that Cloud loves.
そいつ何でもや始めたんだって。ああ。だったら化けネズミどもを倒してくれ。奴らめウェアラットを引き連れて街中をうちの倉庫も襲われて信用ガタ落ちだ。あんた今笑ったな。口の端。ま仕事してくれりゃ文句はねえ。化けネズミは町外れに潜んでるらしい。 Okay,
I know where that is then. Okay. Let's get that third cat real quick, which I believe it's over here. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, should be in here if I remember correctly. Yeah, there you are. That's what I thought. Mendo da na.
もう諦めよう。
ライフストリームでしょ。え？みんな逃げちゃったの？じゃあ帰ってこないの？
No, they're all right there for you. Ah, you 7-year-old kid, give me my money. Oh, ouch. Oh, ouch. Poor Cloud.
うまくいったね。何でもやきっと当たるよ。
ああ、悪くない手応えだ。
仕事は襟好みしないこと。ご縁はお金より大事なんだから。
スラムの心得だろ。
馴染んできたね。
師匠がいいからな。
これからはもっと厳しくいこうかな。
そうしてくれ。
ねえ、そろそろバレットの集金も終わってると思うけど、どうする？
Yeah, we're not heading back to the bar yet. We are going to get more quests done because I want to master this sword and get more experience and everything. Level up and all that stuff. So, pays to do that in a game like an RPG. So. I'm guessing that guard's just a little jealous that we get to hang around with Tifa and he doesn't. No. Let it slide this way. Okay, there's the rats. Okay, so first things first is assess. There we go. There we go. Actually, you know what? You're really close. So yeah, let's just do it now. There we go. Yep, proficiency bonus. Okay. We're gonna come back in here a bunch, so it doesn't matter. Big fan bro from India. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Hope you are having a great day. It is currently almost 2 p.m. here in Japan. So hope you're having a great day. Let's see. I don't have you guys yet. Okay, so us. There we go. Okay, I might as well start using full slash where I can. Yep. It wasn't a proficiency bonus, but I still got I will go back to Chadley in a second. Dude the third, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a great day. Here we go. 3. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. Abilities, triple slash. There we go. Another proficiency bonus. Unfortunately, I just took you out, but it's fine. abilities, flashy. What? Oh, it's over? Oh, they respawn. That looks like a bit of a, There we go. All right, weapon ability learned. That's what I'm looking for, right there. Cloud, go ahead and do a focus thrust. Oh, wait, hang on. Do I have their... Yeah, I already do. Okay. Cloud, focus thrust that one. There we go. Good job, you two. Okay, awesome. You are correct. 10 more minutes. Nice. I'm guessing that's East Coast US time. Oh, crap. I gotta get Tifa. Get off of her. You get a braver to the face. Oh, seriously? I didn't even... Okay, yeah, okay. So that makes... Okay, so it is based off of midnight. I don't know if the other guys are in the chat right now who are asking about it, but so it's based off of midnight of your time zone, essentially. Okay, that makes sense. All right, I thought maybe they'd do it earlier based on, you know, because like here in Japan it was released at midnight, and I thought maybe they would just release it all at once, but nope, midnight depending on where your time zone is. Got it. Okay. Okay, so we took care of those rats, which means we basically took care of 2 of those missions. So Chadley and then the item shop guy. That's what Tifa and Cloud will Dyson. Dude, exactly. I mean, jeez. I mean, it's not like the guy hasn't, you know, had a crush on her or anything since he was a kid. So, you know. 500 gil, I'll take it. Why not? Yes, absolutely. And Chadley, I believe, also has stuff that we can buy from him, but I already have assessed, so... Auto cure I don't really need right now, but I do want to check out his things. Yep, there's a bunch of his stuff, so... First things first is to go back to the Buster Sword. And I did level it up a bit, so I can upgrade my weapon. Upgrade weapons. Tifa, yes, I can actually do you as well. Crap, it's Chadley on Switch 2. It's freaking glitch. Okay, maybe it's because I really only play these games with the Japanese voice actors, just because it's my personal preference, but Chadley's not as bad in Japanese as he is in English. I've seen some of the clips on English, and then I ran into him once playing in English a little bit on Rebirth before I switched back over to Japanese, and I will admit, I get it. I get it in English, I do, but he's not as bad in Japanese, in my personal opinion, at least. So... All right, speed 5, max health, max MP. All right, let's do that for her. And I'll give more MP. All right, then go to Cloud, because I got 7 now. I don't really need to increase my attack right now, though. So, you know, I'll actually leave it. Save it up for when I open up the next little slot thing. And battle intel, here we go. So completing these is really helpful for Chadley, regardless of how, you know, annoying he can sound. So let's see. This is going to get us wind elements. So let's see. Hit enemies vulnerable to fire, ice, or lightning using the appropriate magic. Okay, so basically just use their weakness. Stagger enemies. Okay, that's pretty easy. And then stagger more enemies. Okay. Yeah. Oh, but hang on. So this is using unique abilities on stagger. Okay, so this is a little different. On staggered enemies, use abilities and then charge your ATB gauge 10 times. That's super easy. First strike materia is really nice to have. And then the AT boost materia, just simply stagger enemies. Okay, so you'll just do that naturally, essentially. So, and then let's go over to the annoying item shop guy who likes to flirt with Tifa, and Cloud probably wants to put a sword through his head, but you know, details, details. Did I not kill them? Oh, is there another? Is that because there's another? Yeah, okay, it's those up there. Okay. Got it. I honestly forgot about those. Right up here. Yep. There. Is there anything else? No? there an item shop over there? There is an item shop guy over here. I remember that now, yeah.
いらっしゃい。さては買い物じゃないな。あんたが噂の
Damn,
何でも
Biggs and Wedge were really fast. Our name got around
あんたが
fast.
やれそうだね。タラが廃工場の羽トカゲども片付けて。あそこは俺たちの
Drakes, that means flying enemies. Okay, not looking forward to that, but it is what it is.
引き受けよう。
ありがとよ。詳しいことはタラが廃工場を見張ってるナルジンに聞いてくれ。自警団のメンバーだ。じゃあ早速準備していくよね。
Oh, and then anytime you see this little highlighted one right here, that means something's on sale. So always grab it. We already have plenty of potions, so all we need. All right, Tifa, let's go. Let's take down these little rats right here. Hello, boys. Okay. Let's do Blizzard. There we go. And we haven't leveled up the Materia and Chakra. Let's go. There's that one behind you, Cloud. I don't remember if that happened in the PS5 version. That might happen in the PS4 version, but that was pretty funny. Ah, yes, grenades. Got it, didn't we? Or do we need to leave and then come back? Is that what it is? Yeah, that might be it. Okay. Back in we go. What did it? Oh, did it? I hope it didn't glitch on me. Oh, they come back. Got it. Okay, that's what it was. You just gotta read the details sometimes. All right, I'll go turn my thing into Chadley. Get my wind materia, which will be helpful against those drakes that we gotta fight later on. So, totally fine on that. See, everyone's already talking about you in town, so take it. Chadley, I completed your thing. Give me my wind materia. There we go. He definitely swindles you, but hey, you know what? I will take it, because... Alright. I will give wind to Cloud, I guess. That's fine. I don't mind giving. Also, attachment, you know, actually, I should be taking my own advice. Attach materia, even if you don't use it, to characters, because you get AP every single time you win a fight, and so that levels it up. They'll level up your materia. So, but it's helpful in Remake, 100% required in Rebirth, because you'll have multiple teammates. So even if you don't like using certain materia, you're not really, you know, a big fan of using them, slap a bunch of materia onto your onto the characters you don't really use for like when you're out in the open world and everything, and those things will level up. It's really, really helpful. So absolutely 100%. I don't need to upgrade my weapon. Staggering. I already did that, yeah. Staggered. I didn't stagger any enemies yet, unfortunately, so. All right, let's go see. Oh, is that Johnny? Yeah, why don't I go do Johnny? Might as well. A little bit further out of the way, but we might as well get Johnny's done. I think it's Johnny's. I don't remember what it sent to be honest. That's the childhood friend I heard about. Oh, I wonder if they're jealous. Oh, Johnny. I was correct. It is Johnny. And making those mouse noises in Japanese, that's always funny.
ジョニーは職務質問されて、ほら、ああいう性格だから。
マコールの爆発絡みだろ。ジョニーのやつ、いつもみたいにボコられて、釈放ってわけにはいかないかもな。
ジョニーを助けなくちゃ。
アバランチなのか。
違う。ジョニーは私たちがアバランチだと薄々気づいていて、そして口が軽いの。なんとかして助け。
He's a talker. Yeah, not the best guy to really have around as a friend if he's a talker like that. Just gonna say. All right. Hey, if Cloud gets to look cool in front of Tifa, then you know that's what he's gonna do. So. Chocobo theme, let's go! It's available right now. Let's go! Nice! Have fun. If this is your first time playing Remake, really fun game. Not perfect. It's got a few things I wish, you know, luckily they improved upon in Rebirth in terms of like the combat and everything like that. But I had to like talk to her. Oh, that's what it is. Got it. But overall, Remake, amazing. It's a really fun game. It is absolutely really fun. Just take some of the English translations with a grain of salt is all I will say. Our first vending machine. Yay! Stop talking, you idiot. Jesus. Hey, how's it going, man? Really, he has a talker. He just does not shut up, does he? Like Tifa just said. Anything on sale? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I can rest here. Benches! As we all know, the universal way to heal yourself. So if you're ever feeling down, sit on a bench. You'll feel better. After getting the demo, I'll transfer my save info. Yeah, no, you can. Yep, if you already beat the demo, you know, aka chapter 1, then you'll start off on chapter 2. So, hope you enjoy. She just knocks him out. Go Tifa. Ow. All right, unfortunately, we start using assess on like everybody here. There we go. There we go. Okay, abilities, assess again. You want to build up assess as much as you possibly can because then you can start. Let me use it on this guy real quick. Because once you get it leveled up or quote unquote maxed out, then you only have to use it once and it will scan everyone in the battle, which is really, really nice to have. So plus it literally gives you free information on how to beat everything. So, you know, then you can plan things out. You can use exactly what moves you want to, and you can be better prepared in future battles and everything. Make it easier for yourself. Make an RPG, you know? Oh, I wonder why people say that this isn't an RPG. It's an action RPG, don't get me wrong, but I'll go over to Tifa. There we go. There's a stagger guy, but unfortunately I'm going to use assess on the elite guy. But Tifa, I can do this. Dive kick. Yep. There we go. Proficiency bonus gained and... Ow. Yeah. more Unbridled Strength. Always use Unbridled Strength twice with Tifa. There we go. There we go. Another proficiency bonus. Did I... How much more does Tifa need on her gloves? Finish off an enemy. Okay, yeah, I guess another 1 or 2 should be good. Johnny, just shut up already. My God, dude. People get on Chadley's, for how he talks, man. Johnny, man. It's probably because Johnny's not in the game nearly as much. That's most likely why.
死にたくなかったら街を出ろ。
はい、世界の果てに消されます。
本当に行かせていいのか。遊びじゃないんだろ。
そうだけど、もう十分。
Game is available. Yes. So at least here in Japan it is, because it's the 22nd. It was past midnight. And Dude the Third just confirmed that in the East Coast, because it's midnight there now, it's available. So whenever it hits midnight the 22nd for you, that's when the game will be available. So. I'm gonna heal up with that bench.
Johnny, 大丈夫かな？
自分の心配をした方がいい。ここから離れよう。うん。どうした？
クラウド、やっぱり変わったね。
どこが？
例えば、その目。前はもっと。
ソルジャーだからな。魔法の目だ。
そっか。これからどうする？店に戻る？それとも何でもや続ける？
More jobs, don't worry. We gotta get into chapter 2 so he can remember the promise and everything. So, which is great. Cloud ain't doing too well in the old head right now. But, I get it. 4+ years in a Mako tank. It'll do shit to you. All right, let's go do that Drake one. I believe is... What's that one? Yeah, over there. That's where it is. Actually, we're really close to the rats. Okay, sorry about that. Let's finish off the rats real quick, and then we will do the Drake one. Too high potion. Oh, yeah, I forgot you can't come. I can't maneuver around a small bench like that, guys. Whatever am I gonna do? Am I missing something on the quest? Okay, a rat problem. With the were-rats slain, the dream rats should appear before long. Head back into town and kill them. Oh, okay, so I need to keep going, killing more time. Alright, let's go do the Drake mission then. Oh, thanks. In Brazil, not available yet. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what time it is in Brazil, so if it's not midnight on the 22nd, or it could even be the 23rd, depending on some countries, I'm not really sure. But regardless, I would say within the next 24 hours at the max, it should be available literally everywhere. So I want to make sure I'm going the right way. All right, and this is a good place to level up because there are a lot of bad guys that we can face off against. Oh, I hope if I actually go to the right place. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, so there you go then.
あれ？ティーファちゃんか？もしかして自警団の助っ人って君たち？
そういうことなら大歓迎。羽と影は奥の倉庫にいる。2グループだ。全部倒してくれよな。
Will do. Of course, always destroy the boxes because they usually have stuff in them. Usually. Because I destroyed those and nothing was in them. Alrighty, yeah, just go around this way. This is one of the parts in the game, if you've never played this game before, that I will not advise you against. I will just get ready, deal with it, unfortunately, until Rebirth comes out if you're playing it only on Switch or Xbox. Do I have your information? Okay, so I'm going to use antidote here. I don't like being poisoned. Okay, spells, blizzard. There you are. We're too strong to take you guys on, so fire. There we go. But yeah, once we reach the drakes, you're gonna see one of not the best parts of the combat. It is what it is, unfortunately, but you know, what can you do sometimes? Again, Rebirth like vastly improves it. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, the drakes. Air combat, yay, so much fun. I love using air combat in this game. Not. Does anyone know the PS5 patch update release time? Oh, the it adds in the like 9,990 HP, the streamlined or whatever they call it. Thought it was out already. If it's not, I'd say within the next 24 hours, give or take, because I think they're releasing it basically with the same time that this game's releasing on Xbox and Switch too. So that would be my guess of it. So and this is why we need wind attacks and why I gave wind to Cloud. Yeah, this is where the wind or air combat is just like ugh. Okay, those wind. There we go. Hey, we staggered him. This should finish him off. There we go. We just have to do one more, then we'll have that completely filled out for her. Okay. But yeah, as you saw with the air combat, not exactly the greatest. So just keep that in mind. Rebirth vastly improves it. So yeah, just something to keep in mind right there. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. Again, like I said, most likely it will come in the next 24 hours in terms of the PS5 patch. So there we go. Mastered the ability. Perfect. All right, that means we can use dive kick now, no matter what weapons or armor we have on in the future. Always nice. So as always, make sure you master your weapon abilities when you get a new weapon. Always really important to do. I might as well get whatever free material we get here. I don't remember. Orb of fire material. Okay. Anything from here? Nope. Okay. I will rest and get on my HP and MP back, though. Always appreciated. Huzzah. All right, we can't go in there, if I remember correctly, because I don't have a key. I think you need a key later on in here. I remember 100%, though. Oh, here, there's this to fight real quick. Okay. Yeah, we can't go in the other area though. Yep. Okay. Spells. Wind. Go with that one. Oh, come on. There we go. Staggered. Ow. Ow. Braver. Why not? Wind. Might as well pressure the guy again and take him out. Good. No, I'll run back myself because I get this. Then I wanted to check on the battle intel stuff real quick. What? Use unique abilities on staggered enemies and tertiary. Have I not been doing that? Am I not doing that correctly? Staggering a foe can be a greatly advanced. Yeah, okay. Development of the support materia, capability, efficient, in state to current turn. Am I not doing that? Use unique abilities on staggered enemies. Charge HP. I've been doing that. I don't know why that's not going. I'm clearly staggering the enemies because this one's going up. So, all right, whatever. It's because I had to get the new ATB bar after staggering him would be my guess. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah. Unfortunately, these guys can't really be staggered because I defeat them too fast. So, go with those. Yeah, see, there's. Ow. Get off of her. There we go. Can we open the door over here? No, we cannot. Ooh, more boxes. Always a good thing to get. More potions. And we can keep leveling up because we'll be able to fight a couple more guys in here. Get off of her. Oh, if he had been next to him. Darn it. Don't mess with Tifa. She'll kick your ass. Okay, so we did that. Hopefully those rats are back now. And I think that will be it. We'll check real quick. I got all those already. Talk to that guy and the rats. Okay, so they're right next to each other, which is really good. So we'll be able to do that. And then we've got chapter 2 to go to. Nice. Or Gil, I'll take that. Oh, nice. What do you got for me? Or, oh, a high potion. Nice. Definitely will take you up on those deals right there. Discounted high potions at this point in the game? Hell yeah. Let's go. All right, and those rats should be back. Yep, there you go. Hey, big boy, how's it going? I think I've got your information. No, I don't. Okay. And shocker, use ice on him. Your combos. There we go. Ow. 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 Blizzard with you. Oh, they're moving around too much. Okay, triple slash from Cloud. Let's go. There we go. There we go. And our weapon leveled up. Let's go. Cool. There we go. Yes. Item shop guy, give me money. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is a Switch 2 version because these little loading screens don't happen in the PS5 version. They happen in the PS4 version. Don't get it mixed. PS4 version definitely had its loading screens. PS5, for obvious reasons, didn't. PC doesn't. And then it makes sense that Switch 2 does as well. So, I mean, for little things like that to go between your quests, they don't have the loading times going between cutscenes and all that kind of stuff. So, if you have to get a couple of loading screens between traveling back to where you got a mission, perfectly fine with me. If you're back in my day in video games with, like, you know, the N64 and everything, woo-wee, loading screens galore. What do you got? High potion? Ooh, nice. More high potions. So I will take those. Materia. Cleansing. Oh, okay. Yeah, might as well put this on. Sure. I'll give that to Tifa. Because we don't have Aerith yet. Aerith is usually my healer and everything, but because we don't meet her until chapter 5, I will give it to Tifa for now. Perfectly fine with that. Alright guys, enough flirting in front of the guy who clearly has a crush on Tifa. Come on. No. Go to Tifa. Here we go. Oh, yeah, Deadly Dodge I rarely use, so I'll do that. No. Hello, is this Switch 2 or no? Yes, this is Switch 2. Hey, I can do this. Oh, yep, this is on Switch 2. We are in chapter 2 right now. Talk to him. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one over here. Okay, well, let me go talk to Chadley real quick, or whoever's asking for this one over here. How's it running? It runs well. I mean, it's, you know, 30 FPS, so if you're not a big, if you need your 60 FPS like I generally usually do, like I won't lie, if I was given the option to play this game on anything I wanted, I'd be playing it probably on the PS5 simply because, again, 60 FPS. It's not unplayable, especially I will say this, playing it in handheld feels actually really good. If I played it in handheld, it feels absolutely amazing. Because that's what I expect from a handheld, right? I'm not expecting 4K 120 FPS on a handheld. Nobody is. And if you are, you're yeah, whatever. It is what it is. So, but again, for a console that is it's more powerful than the PS4, obviously not as powerful as the PS5, it's right in the middle. It runs very well. It does. It does run very well. Would I like a 60 FPS mode? Absolutely. 100% I would. But, you know, again, for what it is right now, it's really good. I definitely approve. Plus, it's what? $40 right now, which I think is the same price across everywhere. So, and I was even saying this later on or earlier beforehand, if you have, say, for example, a Japan Switch 2 account, you know, like to access the Japanese store and everything like that, and then you use American dollars to then buy the game on there, you actually only pay like 33 bucks, maybe even less than that, because 4,700 yen converted into US dollars is definitely cheaper. So just something to keep in mind right there. Yeah. All right. All right. Where do I need to go? There's that one still. There's that guy over there. Okay. Let's go do this one because it's actually shorter. The guy at the gate, he goes from saying, you better not hurt Tifa or get Tifa hurt. And now he's like, okay, this guy's, you know, he's okay. Just admit it, bro. You're jealous that we get to be with Tifa and you don't. Okay, it's okay to admit it. Where is this rat dog thingy? There you are. Sus. Normally their attacks cannot be interrupted, regardless of what ATB commands are used. Using certain attacks on them, however, sends them into a rampage, also making them susceptible to interruption. And they're weak against ice. Okay. Oh, I thought he was going to attack him. Come on. There we go. There we go. There's the pressure that I was looking for. Ran away. Bad doggy. Bad dog rat thingy. There we go. Oh, because he's gonna run away now. Yeah. He runs away. Now we gotta go after him. Oi, get back here. He should be down here. Yep. Okay. You shall go in there, Raikage. For those of you who don't know, I'm 90% certain the voice actor who just did that little voice line right there is the same guy who did the Raikage in Naruto. Oh. Ow. Woo! Oh, I got away from that, but okay. There we go. They're staggered. Let's go the blizzard. Okay, so let's see if this works. There we go. Raver. Okay, did that work towards that little thing that Chadley's trying to get us to do? I hope it does. Ooh, got an elixir. I'll take it. Nice. Probably won't use it until like way later in the game. All right, is this going? It's still not going. All right, you know what? Probably later on when I'm not destroying fools in like 5 seconds. This is doing well though. I will take that. So, stagger 4 more enemies. That'll do. All right, so we've got one more side quest to do. And then we can go on to chapter 2. Which I actually really like chapter 2 because it hints at a lot of stuff that we're going to see in, well, we see in Rebirth already, but that we will see in part 3, especially with Jesse's dad and everything. So, not to mention Cloud starts to remember his promise to Tifa. Details. See who needs, I don't remember who needs our help over here. Stalker, the army, you know, for the town business area is not going to do anything for you unless it benefits them. Never would have believed that. Where I need to go? Did we get a key? I don't think you gave us a key, lady. Unless it's activated now, which I guess it could be. Because the only way we could do that is if the power was on. So, back in here. And Moogle medals. Moogle medals are also really good to get, especially when you get to chapter 5. Because there's that little kid in the Moogle outfit, and you can buy some really good stuff from them. So, save it for Moogle medals. Right up strength. Oh, come on. Oh, you already came down. Okay. There we go. Nothing to it. Your Cloud would like to join you in the shower there, Tifa. You guys aren't there in your relationship yet. Don't worry. Okay, I believe we go down here. Yeah, we go down here. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah. I turned around for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Both of you are up there. There we go. Hey, Tifa leveled up. Let's go. There's more weapon SP, which I am all for. Alright, so hopefully this thing actually got unlocked this time. Oh. Take these guys down real quick. No, get off of the thing. There we go. There we go. More chakra leveled up. Go. Oh, there you are.
進むぞ。
Okay, shortcut there, and should open up.
鍵がかかっている。
Where do we get the key then? Remember. Near the near the building. Okay. I need to find wooden crates, smash them open, and get. Yeah. Smashed all the wooden crates around here already. Might have missed a couple back this way. You know, you really shouldn't be leaving security keys randomly in boxes in a dump. Ah, there we go. There's the security key. Okay.
Oh.
I think we're fighting Drakes when we go in there. I don't remember exactly what. Oh no! It's the not the queen, but they're like these like spider things, but they're not really spiders. It's weird to explain, but yeah, you'll see in a second. Just clear this place out. Ooh, fire leveled up. Let's go. And the healing up. All right, we already got Cura. Let's go. I'm on for it. Yep. Ah, Drakes. There we go. But a new type of Drake. It's got a different color. Ow. Oh, air combat. I'm so glad you got improved. Ow. Okay, there we go. Assess. I think it's weak to fire. Oh, we still weak to wind. Okay. Even though it's literally doing ice attacks. Ow. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's just the more stronger. Stop flying away. Nice. Yeah, we can return. All right, I think that's every single mission I can do right now before going into chapter. I keep saying chapter 2 for some reason. I think chapter 3. We're in chapter 2 right now.
見事倒せたみたいだね。さすがは噂のな。威張るだけで何もしない兵士とは大違い。
兵士は職業だ。勝手には動けない。
人としてどうなのって話でしょ。
He takes that a little personally because he was an infantry guy. So. Yeah, there's a reason he's like, give him a little bit of slack. Just a little bit, okay? Give him a little bit of slack.
お疲れ様。仕事すっかりか。何でも屋のクラウドの評判も上々。この先どんどん忙しくなるよ。
ティファのおかげだ。
素直でよろしい。
今日の報酬は店へ行けばいいのか。
うん。でもその前にアパートに戻らない？少し休もうよ。
スラムの心へ。
その1。ね。 じゃあ行こう。
Yep, 3 more. Okay. Where are my weapons? 12 and 12. Nice. I get another side bit or not? I did. Yes, let's go. Okay. Let's see. Magic defense, defense, magic attack power, and attack power. I'm gonna go with defense personally. Yeah. Never go wrong with a little bit of defense. And we'll go against magic defense as well. Just like that. Not get any more, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. Tifa, let's see what you got. Maybe another materia slot. That's always nice to have. Unbridled damage. Ooh, we're done. Oh, new materia slot too. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, love to see that. And with that, I can give her other materia now to just kind of level up as I'm playing. So it does not hurt me at all. Let's get another fire materia started going. There we go. All right, let's go.
おや、ずいぶん早いお帰りだね。ちょうどよかった。自分の部屋のフィルターを交換しておくれ。部屋に置いといたよ。はーい。何でもやはお待ち。これは依頼だよ。ティファと仲良くするんだ。
しているつもりだ。
うわっつらだけだな。そんなのはね、吐いて捨てるほどいるよ。あいつらとは違うんだろう。粋な。
Oh, he is different. Don't worry. Don't worry. He's just, yeah, we gotta fix some stuff up in the head real quick, and then, you know, we'll be good to go.
先にフィルターを交換しちゃおう。
ああ。
終わったら来て。
I changed the filter by doing this.
待っててね。急いで終わらせるね。できた。聞かせて。村を出てからのこと。
え？
約束したよね。ほら、自警団のところで。
あ
あ。
戦争中、ソルジャーは英雄扱いだった。
うん。毎日。
Definitely not true, but sure.
でも、俺がソルジャーになった頃には状況が変わっていたんだ。憧れていたような仕事はなくて、神羅のために働くただの
ごめん。話したくないよね。
うん。剣を使う仕事だ。久しぶりに会ってするような話じゃない。
うん。わかるよ。でも不思議だね。お別れしたあの時、あの場所から うんと離れたこんなところでまた会えるなんて。そうだ、再会のお祝いしよう。うんとおしゃれして。
おしゃれ？
私だってするときはするよ。
服あるのか？
ないけど用意するの。どういうのがいいかな？
格闘家っぽいの？
普段と変わらない気がするけど。私と釣り合う服を選んでね。
わかった。
楽しい計画っていいね。
ああ、いいな。
That maybe is a wrong translation.
さて、楽しい気分になったところで店行こうか。
休まなくていいのか？
時間もったいなくて。マーレさんには内緒。
Yeah, the landlady, hey, I mean, she's just looking out for Tifa. So, but
マーレさん、フィルターは交換したよ。また店に行くね。
いってらっしゃい。おや、ずいぶんご機嫌だね。
yeah, she can tell.
そう？別に普通だよ。
やるじゃないか。
やるじゃないか。
いい顔だ。これからも。
She knows. She knows.
先払いしとく。頼んだよ。
And I believe the crescent moon item. Yep. All for eternity. I wonder who that is talking about. I'll give you a hint. All right, now I believe we completed everything that we possibly can. So, on to the next main. Go a little bit longer before ending the stream. So, go ahead and enter into the old bar here.
疲れたでしょ。
ま、そうだな。
でも労働の後はお楽しみ。スラムの天国セブンスヘブンで。いや、
ティファ。
私もちょっと疲れちゃった。ねえ、ミッドガルにはずっと？
そうだな。この辺りで仕事して金を貯める。
そっか。
That's a weird translation as well, in my opinion. That's not exactly.
ただいま。
おかえり。お散歩？
そんなとこ。
おい、下に全員集合だ。
今から？じゃあ次の作戦は？
マリン、店の前でジェシーを待っててくれ。
うん。
次の作戦、明日決行になった。今から作戦会議。
会議の前に報酬をもらいたい。
取り込み中だ。会議が終わるまで黙って待ってろ。ティファもすぐ来いよ。
ほんとごめん。もう少しだけ待ってて。お詫びに。どうぞ座って。何にしましょう？
きついのくれないか。
There's a signature drink, don't worry. Damn, chug like a pro.
どう？好きって 言ってくれるお客さん多いんだ。
人気なわけだ。
お客様、さすがお目が高い。続きましては当店名物コスモキャニオンでございます。
綺麗だ。
Cloud's learning. He's learning how to flirt. He's learning.
ごゆっくり。ニュース見た？マコーロの爆発は市民の敵アバランチの仕業だってガンガン流れてるの。ゾクゾクするよね。顔バレしてないからここは安全だろうけど、いろいろ急がなくちゃ。ねえ、次も一緒なんでしょ？
報酬次第だな。
じゃあ決まり、私が押すから。ティファが行くことになってるんだけど、あの人思想が揺れてるっていうか、爆弾闘争にも乗り気じゃないから、いざって時にね。こっちも命を預けるわけだから、それならあんたみたいな有能な人の方がいいもの。
時間を潰すか。
Play darts if I remember correctly. Wedge. Use A to throw the darts. Yeah. Yep, it's just like normal darts. There we go. Ah, off a little bit there. That's my fault. Okay, still going. Perfect. Right on. And then another 50 will get me down to 42. And I gotta start scoring up on the other points. So let's see if I can go for 20. I was off by a little bit. About 14. Oh. That's a 0 right there. Go. Could have done a little better on the couple of throws, but whatever. Wait at the counter for Tifa? Hell yeah, we are. I can't say no to her.
作戦に乗り気じゃないらしいな。
今までと同じやり方じゃ何も変わらない。それは分かってるんだ。でもな、かなりピンチ。
迷いがあるならやめた方がいい。
わったみたい。
投げ出してきてたのか。
揉めちゃって。そうだ、なんか飲む？
ティファ、決起会だ。うまいもんたっぷり出してくれ。
うん。
次は俺たちだけでやることにする。お前は仕事探しでもしてろ。
もともとそのつもりだ。契約がなければ手伝う義理はない。
そう言うと思ったぜ。ほら、残りの報酬だ。気持ち上乗せしといてやった。これで晴れて契約終了だ。さあ、悪いが席を外してくれ。身内だけでやりたいんだな。
誘ったのにごめんね。みんなと話してるうちに、なんだろう、この闘争とは無関係のクラウドに頼りすぎかなって。
ジェシー、まだか？
今行く。本当ごめん。
気にするな。
会の後でゆっくり話したいな。
気遣いならいい。
ジェシー、我慢の限界っす。
じゃあ後で。ごめん、お待たせ。乾杯。
極楽。
ビッグス早すぎ。
All right, I think I will. Oh, I gotta face these guys real quick.
兄ちゃん、近所の人かい？
まあな。
右腕が銃になっている大男を知ってるか？この辺りに根城があるらしい。
どうだろ
う。どうだろう。
鋭いね。金の匂いを嗅ぎつけたな。
500でどうだ
？200。
300だ。
まあいい。じっくり聞かせてもらうぜ。こっちだ。
I now want to try cornering Cloud into a corner where he's got a giant ass sword ready to take your head off. Just saying. Anyway, what I was gonna say before we start this, I'll do this a little bit real quick, and then I think we go sleep, and then I will call the stream there. Because it's been live for a little over 2 hours. I gotta start going to the grocery store and getting dinner ready and everything. So. Yeah, your Walmart ain't shit because I take your boss down in like 2 seconds.
死に急ぎてえなら止めねえけどな。兄ちゃんが先だ。心配ない。後ろから襲ったりはしねえよ。おい、男の居場所を知っているんだろうな。
お金は
？2度も言わせるな。どうだろう。
てめえ知らねえんだな。
神羅の末端か。
神羅も一目置くお方のアシスタントよ。
だからどうした？
Fortunately, I do not have assess everybody, but okay, I just didn't count them all as hoodlums then. That's fine. Oh. There we go. Ow. One of them C's got some HP to him. There we go. There we go. And just finish him up with a braver. Yeah, normal guys would have been dead, but you know, in this game we know obviously we can't kill anybody. He already remembers the lessons. Oh, Cloud, you were listening. I wonder why. Oh, we're already getting popular here. Let's go. Cloud's like, what? Huh? Yeah, this will be a perfect stopping spot once we get through the cutscene on the stream. I want to say thank you everyone who came and stopped by. It was a lot of fun chatting with everybody. I hope for everyone who wants to pick up this game, it's really fun. But there again, it's on PS4, PS5, Xbox, Switch 2, PC, all that stuff. I highly recommend it. It's a very fun game. And then go play Rebirth. In fact, you can get the twin pack usually on sale every month, every other month, give or take. So if you have to wait and save up, that's totally fine. But it's absolutely 100% worth it. So. And then we should be getting part 3, the final part, next year. So that would be nice. And the reason I say next year is because 2027 is the 30-year anniversary of Final Fantasy VII when it originally launched. So that's why I'm saying.
そうだけど、今やらないともっと大変なことになるから。ねえ、話は決まったってことでいい？
Ifrit summon. Not as cool as Final Fantasy 16's Ifrit, but you know, still cool nonetheless.
私の計算だと出発したら朝まで戻れない。準備。
And we'll get some sleep real quick. Just like Tifa taught us. Okay, and I will stop it. Oh. There we go. There we go. All right. Anyway, again, thank you so much for everyone that stopped by. It was a lot of fun hanging and chatting with everybody. If you got a chance to try out Remake on Switch 2, let me know. And if you've played it on other platforms, let me know as well. And if you've also played Rebirth, always fun to see what people think about both games. And what are you most excited for when it comes to part 3? I'm super excited for part 3. But anyway, with that being said, I've been Tallen with Remake Gaming. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. And I hope to see you guys in our future videos, other content, and of course our future live streams. We usually stream every Friday. This was kind of a special stream today because I just didn't have to go to work today, so that's always nice. But every Friday evening Pacific Standard Time we go live, so hope to see you next time. But anyway, until next time everyone, Yane.